Throughout the history of Nigerian pop music, many artists have come and gone. Some may have stayed for 1 or 2 years, some may have stayed for just a few months, while some last for a very long time. But one of the common reasons why many artists don't last long is because of, at some point in their career, they have problems with their record labels. This record label issue can be so profound that it totally derails an artist's career from moving forward and reaching the heights they used to previously have when they were still on the record label that brought them. Many notable examples are D'banj, Ricardo Banks, Mehdi, Korede Bello, Lighter, Lil Kesh, Inyanya, Skills, and so many more. And some of the ones that were actually successful after they left the record label were people like Wizkid, Adekunle Gold, Burna Boy, and as of right now, I think Ashake has left Olamide. It's not confirmed, but only time will tell how his career is going to go. But a good example of an artist that is struggling as a result of leaving his record label as of the time of me recording this particular video is Ruga. I don't know when Ruga joined Jonesing World, but I think it should have been 2019, 2020. But he started blowing in 2020, 2021 with Bounce. And after that, he released Girlfriend, Ashiwaju, and so many other hits. And during all those periods, he was really popping. And a major factor for his success was his relationship with Jonesing World and Maven Records. But just this year, he came out on Twitter saying that he had left Jonesing World. And not long after, he released a couple of tweets that showed that he had a bit of negative feelings towards his former record label. Some of the tweets actually read, "As much as I am appreciative of the fact that Jonesing World introduced me to the world, I just couldn't continue with them because they got too comfortable with the money they were making from me and couldn't push me further as I wanted to be pushed. I was supposed to renegotiate the contract, but I couldn't imagine 5 more years without action." These tweets showed that he had already developed negative feelings about his former record label and he wanted creative control and he wanted a larger percentage of the money he was making for the record label, which is a common theme among many artists when they leave record labels. The thing now, as I said before, is that right now he has left. Yes, he can do whatever he wants, but many of the songs he's releasing are not doing as well as when he was with the record label. The EP at the album released with Benson did not do very well. The hit single, Rumi Must Die, is at 8 million views as of the time I'm making this video, which is very, very low compared to what Ruga usually does. His big hits, Asiwaju and Girlfriend, have as much as 100 million views each. That's to show you the kind of level that Ruga was on. Even his newest single, which is called Make Way, as of the time I'm making this video, has 66,000 views. Although that's just the audio, but that is a far cry from what he used to make before. And most people have already noticed this trend that when artists leave a record label, they are not able to sustain the level of success they used to once have. So in this video, I'm going to discuss a couple of reasons why this trend or pattern is very common. So one of the first reasons is, first of all, lack of resource. The truth is that record labels usually provide substantial financial resource to support various aspects of an artist's career. This could include funding for recording sections, music video production, promotional campaigns, and tour expenses. Without these resources, young artists often find it challenging to produce high-quality music and market it effectively. The costs associated with professional production, marketing, and distribution can be prohibitively high for independent artists. The second reason is that many artists have limited industry connections. Usually, established record labels have extensive networks and relationships within the music industry, including connections with influential promoters, media outlets, and other musicians. These connections are critical for securing collaborations, media coverage, and performance opportunities. Independent artists may struggle to build and leverage these networks on their own, limiting their ability to gain exposure and grow their careers. The third reason is marketing and promotion. Effective marketing and promotion are essential for an artist's success. Record labels employ teams of experienced professionals who specialize in promoting artists and their music. These teams create strategic marketing plans, manage social media campaigns, secure press coverage, and coordinate advertising efforts. Independent artists often lack the expertise, time, and financial resources to execute comprehensive marketing strategies, resulting in reduced visibility and reach. The fourth reason is distribution challenges. Major record labels have established distribution channels that ensure an artist's music is widely available on popular platforms such as Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. They also have the ability to physically distribute deals with retailers. Independent artists, on the other hand, may struggle to get their music on these platforms and into physical stores, limiting their audience and potential revenue streams. Number 5, brand and credibility. Being associated with a reputable record label lends credibility and brand value to an artist. Fans, media, and industry professionals often perceive artists signed to well-known record labels as more legitimate and talented. Leaving a label can diminish this perceived value, making it harder for artists to attract new fans and retain existing ones. The loss of brand association can significantly impact an artist's career trajectory, which is what I think is happening to Ruger right now because of he has left Jonesing World and Maven Records. The credibility that he once had by associating with such a big brand has been lost. Right now he's just a small fish in a very big ocean. So people will not take him seriously. He would have to work very hard and drop major hits before people will now start to reaccept him as an independent artist. Number 6, strategic guidance. Record labels usually provide strategic guidance and career management, helping the artists make important decisions about their music, branding, and long-term goals. These usually include advice on release schedules, image development, and market positioning. Young artists who leave their record label may lack the experience and knowledge to navigate the complex music industry landscape on their own, leading to poor decision making and missed opportunities. Number 7, management support. Labels often provide and facilitate management services that handle the logistical aspects of an artist's career. These include booking shows, negotiating contracts, and managing day-to-day operations. Independent artists, on the other hand, have to manage these tasks by themselves, which can be overwhelming and time-consuming. The lack of professional management support can lead to burnout and hinder an artist's ability to focus on their creative work. I think this particular issue is another issue that affects many artists because music business has two sides. There's the creative side and there's the technical side. And many artists enter the music industry because of their desire to just create music and gain attention and make money. But they don't realize the full extent of how vast the music industry is until they're already in it. Or they are not really aware of the fact that music business is a business. And it's not very easy for you to concentrate on creating your music and still be thinking about the business aspect of it, from the touring to the video making, so many other aspects that can be very time consuming and very, very overwhelming if done by oneself. Number 8, production quality. Labels typically ensure high production quality by providing access to top-tier producers, studios, and engineers. They invest in the best possible recording environment and technical expertise to produce high-quality music. Independent artists, on the other hand, may not have the financial means to afford such high-end production resources, resulting in music that may not meet industry standards and consequently may not attract a wide audience. Number 9, legal and contractual issues. Leaving a record label can sometimes involve complex legal disputes or restrictions on the use of previously released materials. Artists may face challenges such as being unable to perform certain songs. These legal entanglements can delay new releases and limit an artist's creative output, making it difficult for them to maintain momentum in their career. This issue of contractual and legal issue happened to Cynthia Morgan. According to what she said, before she left Jodokoye's record label, they had a lot of problems, and by the time she was leaving, she could no longer even use her name, which was Cynthia Morgan. She had to change it to Madrina, and as a result, she could not perform many of her old songs because of all the complex clauses that were included in the record contract which he had signed. So that's another issue. Many young artists usually are very excited by the time they enter into the music industry. They don't understand the complexity of the contracts that they are being handed to. All they just want to just do is just record music, and many times the record label might come with some huge amount of money that the young artists have never seen in their entire life. So they'll be so excited that they won't really read the contract. It's only as time goes on that they will now realize that maybe they're in a bad contract, or the contract is not as favorable as they initially thought, which can now lead to bad blood and anger and resentment from both the artist and the record label management. Number 10, financial instability. Without the financial backing of a record label, young artists may face significant financial instability. The music industry is highly competitive and uncertain with inconsistent income streams. Independent artists often need to invest their own money into their careers, which can be risky and lead to financial strain. This instability can make it difficult for artists to focus on their music and long-term career development. Number 11, fan base retention. Record labels help maintain and grow an artist's fan base through consistent marketing and engagement efforts. They have the resources to run fan clubs, manage social media interactions, and create content that keep their fans engaged. Independently, artists may struggle to keep their audience engaged due to limited time and resources. This can result in a decline in fan loyalty and a shrinking fan base over time. And finally, number 12, touring and live performances. Organizing tours and live performances requires substantial resources, logistical planning, and industry connections. Labels typically handle the complexities of booking venues, coordinating schedules, and managing tour logistics. Independent artists may find it challenging to arrange their successful tours on their own, leading to fewer live performance opportunities, which are crucial for building a dedicated fan base and generating revenue. So, these reasons I gave are some of the major reasons why once an artist leaves a record label, they are not able to retain the level of success and attention they used to once gain, and over time there is a noticeable drop in their momentum and the attention from the public. In as much as I've talked about the necessity of the record label, it's also very important for young artists to be aware of how the music industry works, because the music industry is an informal industry, and as a result, many people are not aware of the need to be knowledgeable about business. Only very few artists enter the music industry with an idea of how the business of music works. Some may actually learn it as time goes on, but most are not aware. All they just want to just do is just get attention, make money, and do all the celebrity lifestyle. But they are only able to do that when they are signed to a record label. But once they leave the record label, unless they develop the skills necessary to be successful at business, they are not able to focus and give their attention to creating quality music and entertainment content. And as a result, people lose interest in them. But at the same time, some independent artists have found success because of their understanding of how the business works and signing deals that are more favorable. One of the most important things in the music industry for artists is creative control. That's why many artists fight for the right to own their masters. But that will be a video for another day. Right now, I just made this video as it relates to why artists are not able to maintain their success when they leave the record labels. If you agree or disagree with what I said in this video, please drop a comment in this comment section below. If you like the video, please drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more contents related to the psychology of pop culture and music and all that. My name is Kola, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye for now.